Shout out to all the overthinkers. Hopefully, y'all thinking on the positive side of things and not the negative side of things, because what I've learned is that a lot of overthinkers, now it's not, I won't consider myself an overthinker, but I do think a lot. But overthinkers, in a sense, whereby they keep blowing up situations, amplifying it, overthinking in this sense. And at the end of the day, and I just be thinking about realities that I ain't want to say that don't exist, but it existed in their mind and it's probably in some parallel dimension, but it within the dimensions of the mind. So therefore, it existing just in their reality, in their minds, and causing unnecessary drama, unnecessary depression, unnecessary stress, and just a lot of unnecessary shit. And projecting the know onto other individuals that not even thinking about them things, but bringing about the idea in their minds that, what if this could happen? What if that happen? And interestingly enough, you just realize like most of these overthinkers always seem to think about things on a negative end. Like they don't overthink towards positive side of things. It's always a negative end to this to their overthinking. Like why? Hmm. Probably because of the programming, the conditioning, the environment in which they grew up, that just bringing about this innate negative response. So in every situation, it's like a negative thought gonna come about in order to react to the situation and not a positive thought. You know what I'm saying? Like the worst of outcomes can just come up and it gonna be amplified. Poof, explosion. Crazy. You know what I'm saying? And this, from my experience with dealing with overthinkers, you know what I'm saying? I find a lot of females. I ain't, I ain't trying to be sexist or anything, but this is just from my personal experience. A lot of females tend to overthink a lot, and then they just project these overthinking, or let us say overthinking. That is project these ideas that is get from overthinking onto you, and now you gotta be like, bruh, is it really necessary? You know what I'm saying? Like why? Like why? Why are you indulging in those thoughts? Why are you putting your mind to experience such realities? You know what I'm saying? And then projecting it. I mean, it's more likely to happen if you can project it. I ain't saying not to observe the thought, but try not to amplify the thought. You know what I'm saying? Realign the focus. You know what I'm saying? You are in charge of your thoughts. Well, not in charge of how that is be like generated and how the some that's becoming randomly, but you in charge on which one you decide to focus on. You know what I'm saying? Because wherever you focus on will be amplified. So whenever you're overthinking the next thing, please, you know, focus on the positive end of things. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying for don't highlight the negatives because it can help you to keep a balance. Yeah, because it's all about balance. So I ain't said to ignore the thoughts, but be careful on how adjusting your focus, kind of like a camera. You know what I'm saying? The focus, but realize that is an infinite amount of possibilities. The shoulda, wouldas, and couldas, infinite. We could dwell on the forever about all the bad outcomes. It could dwell and just as how they get infinite amount of negative outcomes, they get infinite amount of positive outcomes. So, which one you prefer to be focusing on? Which one, or unless You just like to like dwell on negative things, amplify negative things, argue for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ridiculous. It ridiculous. It ridiculous. Say so, but this from me experience dealing with overthinkers, and just wanted to share my 2 cents on that shit. So this is for the overthinkers. Next time when you overthink or you're doing your overthinking, remember that those are possibilities, yes, but there are also other possibilities, especially if you're overthinking in the negative end of things. You know what I'm saying? Those are possibilities. They could exist. However, it didn't necessarily mean that they're gonna come into existence. There are also other thoughts that you can be overthinking on, other than the bad stuff. And when you're projecting these things, be considerate about the other individual as well whenever you're projecting these negative or these bad vibes. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, manage your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Be careful where you amplify because you are the amplifier. You say, wait, yeah, I tell you to stop overthink. Just, see some other dimensions towards the overthinking. There's all. Boom.